Hey guys, well, I gotta work fast out here. I've got natural repellent on, I got DEET on, and all sorts of stuff. Mosquitoes aren't as bad as they have been in other years at this time, but they're still kind of bad. Anyway, what I'm doing today is I'm going to be making some birch oil, and I'm going to be making the largest batch of birch oil I've ever made, and hopefully it'll work. So, just going to keep gathering some of this bark here. Got this rotten birch logs and the bark just separates. Like that, you can just get nice peels off. Otherwise, if I have to slit the bark off of it, I'll do that too. Wet. Rained last night. I wish it wasn't wet, but whatever. Alright, alright guys, well I've got probably half of one of those big drum liners, you know, garbage bags. At least half of one of those in here. I had the thing pretty well full when I came out of the woods. And if you've seen my other videos or whatever, I just try to wrap it. I didn't get too scientific with harvesting it this time, but generally, ideally, what you would do is you'd measure out your log as long as this is tall, score it around it, and then all your pieces would be this exact size, and then you'd line this one at a time all the way around, and then at the very end just start packing it. I just started grabbing crap out of the woods this time. You know, some of it it came off into sheets, but anyway, I just got her all filled up, and now it's the very end where I'm just really packing this crap in here. And on the very bottom, I have a couple of holes there. Last time I tried to do a burn this big, or try to make a batch of birch oil using this much bark, it clogged up on me real bad. So normally I do it in a 1 gallon paint can. I'll put the bark in a 1 gallon paint can and then just put like a soup can under it or whatever for the catch. But and I'll use like a 1/4 inch drill bit for the hole. This one I got quite a bit bigger, so we'll see. Make sure it doesn't, or hopefully it doesn't clog up. The dirt's a little wet. I would have liked to have had it not be raining or rain last night, because water tend to get in my oil and I hate that. We got some dark clouds moving in right now. Alright, I'm just going to keep working this crap in here. I'm gathering some firewood right now, and I figured I'd show you guys this real quick. Little strawberries. They got real good flavor. Alright, I've got my catch can down on the bottom there. Now I want to put this on top, and this part always worries me because I'm scared to death I'm not going to put the hole over the top of the catch can. So I'm going to get down here and just really make sure. Okay, well it's starting to rain, which is exactly what I did not want it to do. I really deliberated. I made the fire, put the fire out, made the fire again, whatever. I mean, there's more birch bark if this doesn't work. We'll give it a try. We'll get a good roaring blaze, and hopefully, I mean, it's just sprinkling right now, so hopefully that won't affect it. I'm going to let this die down. I want the fire around all sides of it, so hopefully it'll spread, but I needed to make sure that if we got a good downpour, it wasn't going to go out. Alright, well, here's the moment of truth. Let her cool down for quite a while. I just got done doing my Around the Cabin Clothed and Confident Skype show. That was fun. If you guys haven't watched that, I think it's kind of cool. We just got through discussing the new survival show Alone. Just our take on it and stuff like that. Still a lot of heat coming from that. I should have brought my gloves. I forgot them. Oh, looks like we got some oil in there. That's good. Oh yeah, we got a bit. Look at that. Alright. There's a bit in there. Alright guys, back in the garage, gonna test this out. Normally with the gallon paint can size of bark, you know, stuff full of bark, you'll get about maybe this much of a jelly jar full of oil. If I remember right, it's been quite a while since I've done it, but this here is full about up to here. So I've got 3/4 of a pint of it right now, and this was from several burns, from at least 3 I think. So what I want to do now is I mean, I can see there's a liquid in here. I want to check it out into this jelly jar and see if there's any water, or just see how the liquid is. Wow, I actually got quite a bit. Okay. I can see a tiny bit of water. And what I want to do now is, what'll happen is the water will separate. Obviously oil floats on top of water. So I'm going to wait, and what'll happen is you'll see clear water down here. And I think I might see some right there. And I have a little dropper that I use to get rid of that. Yeah, that's water right there. I'll let it, yep, see that? See how that's a different, it's not tar oil, that's water right there. So, I'm going to let this settle, get rid of the water out of it, and go from there. But that's okay. It's not as much water as, well, I gotta wait for it to settle, but it doesn't seem to be as much water as I've had in the past on a rainy day. And I'll use this for my little spot up here. That looks like a real good quality oil. I didn't overcook it or nothing. It looks real good. A lot of water, you know. By the time this, right now it looks like the back of this is oil, and about 1/4 to 3/16 of an inch around here is water. So a good, maybe even up to a 1/2 inch on the bottom is just water. So alright, better than tar though. Next time maybe I'll try to get some tar. So I know last time I said that I used some of this and it kind of rusted my blade. Since I've been refining it down, getting rid of the water, stuff like that, just recently I redid that test. I brought my 1095 high carbon steel knife out here and left it overnight with a huge coating of oil on it. Not a little bit, not even a tiny bit of rust on it. So it's not inherent in the oil itself. It's how much moisture, you know, that you left in the oil if it was a rainy day or whatever. So I know the last few times, like I said, it was quite wet when I did it. The ground was wet. So will it protect knives? Yes. Does it work on little spots of psoriasis like this? Yes. But it takes a long time and you need to apply it more than once a day. I've only been applying it once a day, but it still seems to be working for me. So I've used it on antiseptically. I had a real minor cut a while back, and then also this one was a pretty decent cut. You can't really see it now, it's starting to heal up, but I filleted my finger open pretty good. And the first day or so I used like a commercial antibiotic type deal, but after that I started using this birch oil and it worked just fine. I mean, didn't get infected, that's for sure. So alright guys, kind of a birch oil revisited, the making of birch oil revisited. Take care.